A program to attract businesses that bring jobs has cost Ohio residents millions of dollars.
Tonight, the I-Team looks into whether it's worth the price. Our Hagit Lamore traveled across the tri-state and to Cleveland. She has more of those lucrative deals that let some businesses pay half or none of their assessments.
At a job that didn't exist 5 years ago. And here's another.
So Bobby's job didn't exist before?
No. New jobs in Claremont County's Union Township after Dave Moore decided to grow his aluminum business from this building on Eastern Avenue in Cincinnati. He says Hamilton County offered no tax incentives, so he crossed the border to Claremont County.
There was a little competition that I threatened to, well, I could go to Kentucky. If you prefer, oh no, well, let's do it here.
So is it kind of a game to play, government versus government?
Yes. I mean, why wouldn't it be? That's business, right?
It sure is.
That there's a wink and a nod going on here.
The Washington, D.C.-based group Good Jobs First released a scathing report today on an issue the I-Team's been investigating: tax breaks for companies that move. The report shows that just in Metro Cincinnati between 1996 and 2005, 94 businesses got these breaks, costing local governments and school districts almost $21 million. That money was supposed to bring new jobs. The group's executive director says instead, it just shifted old ones.
It absolutely is a shell game. You're just paying companies to move around. They didn't want to leave the metro areas. They want to hang on to their skilled workforce. They want to stay close to their suppliers and customers, but they're getting paid to move around.
There were local winners and losers. Top losses came in the city. Cincinnati gained 7 businesses but lost 17. Westchester lost 12. Blue Ash lost 6. Winners include Evendale with 12 businesses moving in for tax breaks. Hamilton got 11, and Union Township gained 6, including Moore's business. And what a gain. Take a look at the empty field that sprouted a business that looks like this today. And the jobs have far exceeded what Moore promised in his enterprise zone contract to keep 4 jobs and create 2 new ones every year. Instead, he's grown to 24 jobs and expects more growth. A great return for Claremont County.
In all, how much have you saved in taxes by moving here?
$35,000.
And that was enough to make the difference?
Well, as a small business owner, sure.
I don't think there's job poaching among communities here in Southwest Ohio.
David Main runs the nonprofit in charge of Hamilton County's economic development. He says today's study misses an important point that justifies the tax breaks.
When you have a situation like Hamilton County, where we're a border county, we have to deal not only with counties surrounding us in Ohio, but also dealing with 2 other states that can be very competitive.
But Leroy says most companies don't cross state borders, just shift within Ohio, getting breaks other property owners have to make up. And what do these taxpayers get in return?
Other businesses and homeowners are having to pick up the slack on property taxes, or they're getting lousier schools and other public services. But the immediate effect on the tax base is very much shifting of the burden.
Claremont County, Moore just keeps building his field of dreams, literally. Since he had space, he added a baseball field for local Little League teams on his own dime. He may not have done it if it weren't for the dimes he got free.
The importance of the tax incentives were the determining factor of where we were going to be.
And that was Hagit Lamore reporting from Cleveland for the I-Team.